That's ultimately why I do this business. It's the people. I'm just fortunate I get to be a part of that. That's the whole reason I do it.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us. I'm here today with Jennifer Hines of Tie a Bow. She's an amazing party planner and super, super passionate. Can't wait to hear all about what she's passionate about. Hi Jennifer, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So tell everybody what makes you uniquely you. What's special? I know what's special about you, but how would people otherwise describe you?
It kind of depends on, and I guess there's a little bleed over there too. It depends on whether you're asking me what makes me unique about a party planner or what makes me unique about me, because that's two different answers.
I think they both apply, so.
Honestly, I'm not even really sure what other party planners do. I know what I do. And one of the things I guess that maybe I'm known for, or one of the reasons why clients like to come and inquire about my services, is because I like to work with a budget. So, you know, I've got clients from a lot of different backgrounds, and I've got parties of all sizes. So I've got a lot of really small, intimate parties, and I've got some really big, kind of over-the-top ones. And I track a budget, and I stay to the budget. You know, so that's kind of one of those things that you know, maybe might set me apart a little bit, is that I will do all types of events, whether they're big or small, more budget-minded, or really over-the-top and expensive. And I like all of them. I honestly like all of them.
She will let you spend money with her.
I do like to spend money, it's fun. But I like to be smart about it too.
I love that. You know, it's interesting, and obviously I've had the pleasure of spending some time with you, it's been a lot of fun actually. But I've tried to several times say to you, oh, your job, it's gotta be so stressful, don't you need a break? And every time I say that, you're like, oh, I love what I do. What do you love most about it? Like, what are you the most passionate about when it comes to the party planning?
You know, I was thinking about passion and my passion for the job. And, you know, honestly, I tried to think of a day where I didn't want to go to work. And it doesn't exist. I literally love what I do. I was put on the planet to do this job. And every part of the job I love. I love tracking every little expense, from, you know, the cash tips to each votive candle. I like that organizational part of it. But I really like the themes, and I like to execute the themes, and, you know, have fun with props and palm trees and stilt walkers and, you know, everything else. I mean, I do love what I do.
Yeah, it exudes out of you. I know some of your themes are like dramatic and extreme. Tell us like one of the wildest themes you've had, or the most impressive, fun theme, something that sticks out.
You know, I recently did a wedding. It was a Valentine's Day wedding, and it was her first wedding.
Oh,
and
nice.
She had a vision. She wanted to do all 4 seasons within her wedding ceremony. Oh. And she said, you know, I want all 4 seasons in my wedding. And I said, okay. And I teamed up with some really amazing vendors, and we figured out how to create that vision. So when the guests arrived, it was summer, and we had, you know, beautiful summertime lighting. And as soon as the groom walked down the aisle, it turned to autumn, and all the lighting went red, and leaves started falling on the screen. When the bride hit the aisle, it was winter, and when they kissed, it turned to spring, you know, and the guests threw flower petals. So, you know, it was really cool because it went off perfectly, and me and the other vendors were kind of like, high five. It was fun.
Obviously, we're a show that loves Dallas. We're based in Dallas. Tell us about the Dallas entertainment scene and what is special about it and what you love.
So any party planner really needs to surround themselves with good vendors. And I have several amazing DJs. I've got great photographers. I've got amazing caterers. And the Dallas entertainment scene, when it comes to private events, is a lot different than, say, the entertainment scene that's just entertaining downtown at a bar, right? So it's a really different world, and it's a really different community. And I think part of it is just because, once again, we're at a special event. This is a milestone birthday. It's a wedding. It's a bar mitzvah. And we have that kind of common goal. And, you know, it's like every weekend I'm with these vendors and we're having this shared experience along with our clients. And, you know, I'm really an advocate for those vendors because it's the vendors that make me a good party planner.
Right. I think it goes to say that anything that you do well, you have to have the right people that you do it with.
Oh,
your
100%.
community, your team. You almost become, it's your external team, but it's really like almost like an internal team because when you're in that party,
oh yeah,
it's everybody together, right?
Yeah, nobody knows. Nobody really knows what we go through behind the scenes to make it happen. And one of the things that I like about the people in that community is that we will all do something that it's not our job, you know, category to do. You know, it might not be his job to help me move that stage, but we need to move the stage and we're in it. You know, we're in it for the family. We're in it for the bride and groom and whatever it takes to make the event happen, you know. So it's a really special shared experience that we all have with each other.
I love that so much. What impact are you hoping to make? This is a really touching business. You are touching people's lives deeply. What do you think it is for you?
Oh, that's everything to me. I mean, that's ultimately why I do this business. Yes, I like to organize, I like to make little lists, I like things like that, but it's the people. And watching a bride walk into her wedding reception, you know, while we're still setting up before all the guests get there, and she's in her little, you know, dressing gown, and she's literally bouncing up and down and clapping and jumping and squealing with delight because everything that we talked about in her vision has finally come to life before her. I mean, come on, that's amazing, you know, watching a bar mitzvah family, you know, the mom and the dad and the brother and the sister getting hiked up in the chair as all of their family are just basking in the love. I mean, you know, and I'm just fortunate I get to be a part of that. That's the whole reason I do it.
If you are planning a party, and even if you didn't know that you wanted to plan a party, I know you want to reach out to Jennifer. Everybody's going to want to reach out to you after today. Tell them how they can find you.
Well, you can text me. I'm real good on text.
Yeah.
And you can go to my website.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.